Migration crisis is not a new thing. Migration crisis has had happened in Europe in 2015 also, but it is now spreading like wildfire. From Fox News to European Commission 10-point plan, and from France 24 to UN. We see the United Nations chief blames International Committee for 114 million displaced population. He says that in Mozambique there is widespread displacement. In Gaza, he said there is war going on. In Ukraine, there is invasion. In Sudan, there is a civil war. In Myanmar, there is a civil war. In African continent, there are many governments being overthrown by military leaders. We are seeing in this contemporary era that world is in conflict, and who is suffering? People are suffering. Firstly, it is pertinent to discuss that why people migrate to other countries. People migrate to other countries because of few reasons. They migrate because of inflation. They migrate because of better opportunities, because of the healthcare, and because of the freedom. Besides what, there are other factors also which makes migration compulsory for the people. Most of the immigrants come from African and Middle East countries. Europe was one the gateway to immigrants, but now the policies adopted by a populist government has restricted many people coming from other countries. The policies have been changed because of the far-right populist leaders winning in Denmark, in Sweden, in Italy, in Greece, in Hungary, in Czech Republic. They all are anti-immigrants. They all are following anti-immigrant policies, which is not only threatening the future of the immigrant, but also their survival. In this contemporary, Europe has been going towards birth crisis. Moreover, countries are building borders. For example, if we see the government of Poland, Prime Minister Donald Tusk has built the wall between his country and the Belarus, because Belarus is seen as an ally of President Putin, and they fear that migrants will come from Belarus to Europe. To reporting democracy, Donald Tusk said 90% of people who illegally cross our border are people in possession of Russian visas. He also said that 90% of the migrants coming to Poland through Belarus have traveled to Russia with Russian visa. Moreover, he said that those are not refugees. Those are less and less migrants, families, poor people needing help. In 80% of these cases, these are organized group of men aged between 18 to 30, very aggressive. He basically terms that these people who are coming are basically terrorists. They are not peaceful people. So that is why he has closed the border of his country as well as to all Europe. We can see in this contemporary, there are two main countries which are experiencing the highest refugee crisis: Syria as well as Venezuela. Both are authoritative governments. According to UN Refugee Agency, they say basically Syria remains the world's largest refugee crisis since 2011. More than 14 million Syrians have been forced to flee their homes. More than 7.2 Syrians remain internally displaced, and where 70% of population is in need of human assistance and 90% live below the poverty line. And we can say that approximately 5.5 million Syrian refugees live in 5 countries: in Turkey, Lebanon, Jordan, Iraq, and Egypt. Germany is the largest non-neighboring host. Besides Syria, Spain is also experiencing one of the major migrant crises, because we can see that according to the France 24, they say that Spain's Canary Islands are facing their worst migration crisis since 2000. In just 1 year, 30,000 immigrants have arrived on the island of Archipelago. So we can say that the whole Europe is in turmoil, and people are migrating from one country to another country for better opportunity. When there was huge migration crisis going on, the European chief visits Italy, and she gave the 10-point plan. She said that migration is a European problem, and it is us who will decide who comes to the Europe, not human traffickers. Migration is not only happening in Europe, but it is also happening in America. According to the Fox Business, the New York hotel employer says that New York's migrant crisis is not going to stop anytime soon. Ironically, some government supports migration because of their hidden agenda, because of their political agenda. They will get vote in return, and they will remain in power for remaining years. The most affected states to the European member states are basically Italy and Greece. Basically, they are suffering the most migration crisis. And because with the large number of Ethiopian refugees are arriving in large numbers in Sudan, and Syrians in Turkey, Lebanon, and Jordan, migration crisis is also happening in Asia also, because of so many people are traveling from Afghanistan. There is no denying the fact that globalization has promoted free trade, free movement of people, but it has also caused governments millions of dollars. Terrorism has also spread due to globalization. So we can say that globalization is transforming to globalization. The sociologist Stanley Cohen says that immigrant who comes from other countries, he says that they are swamping our services as the last objects of normal moral panics. He said that because of the immigration crisis, child abuse increases and satanic rituals increase. In contemporary, many countries are following anti-migrant policies. For example, the Viktor Orban is following anti-migrant policy. He is building a wall at his border with Serbia. And whereas Czech Republic has been following immigrant policies. And so do the Poland and Slovakia. They are following anti-migrant policies. So we can see that many countries are following anti-migrant policies to save their people from danger. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.